What's going on, people? I want to briefly talk about this video that was sent to me regarding these two teens attacking this white man in Chicago. But before I start this video, I want to give a disclaimer. If you don't like to hear me talk or give my opinion about the video before I start it, or if you think I talk too much on my channel, I strongly suggest you unsubscribe. Don't even watch the video. You need to go to a channel where they don't talk, they just show the video and you can just watch it in comfort, or you could upload a video yourself to your own channel and enjoy it. But this is my house, so when you come to my house, you respect my house, or I will block you and I would delete your comment. So on with the video. I want you guys to watch what happens in this video, and then I'm gonna briefly give my thoughts and opinions on this video. But this is quite upsetting. Check this out. Now, the only thing I don't like about this video, outside of the fact that they were attacking this man for whatever reason, we don't know the whole story. But the thing that bothers me the most about this video is that the man pulled his firearm, but he didn't shoot them. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, because maybe he didn't shoot them because, number one, they were running. They had their backs turned towards him, so they were no longer a threat. And I'm not really sure of Chicago laws, or if Chicago have the stand your ground law, right? But so maybe he didn't shoot these dudes because of the fact that they were no longer a threat because they were running away. Second of all, maybe he didn't shoot them because he had to take that extra time out to think. Because once you pull that trigger, it's final. See, once you take a life, that life is not coming back, and you have to live with that blood on your hands. Although it would have been justifiable, you still took a life. And see, that's the responsibility that people that carry and conceal have when it comes to using the firearm, when it comes to defending your life or the life of your family. Another thing I didn't like about this video was because of the fact that those girls you heard screaming in the back, they weren't screaming telling these boys not to beat this old man down. They weren't screaming telling the person who was recording, stop recording and let's help this man. But the minute this man pulled the firearm, now they're screaming, saying no, no, no. And I'm almost definite that if that man had a shot and killed these boys, they either would have made it a racial thing, or they would have said he didn't have to shoot him, but he didn't have to kill him. I know of situations where there were people that were attacked, double teamed, jumped, whatever you choose to call it, and they had no weapons. But they beat that person down so bad that the person ended up dying. They end up losing their life because they were beat to death, they were kicked to death. Now, had this man went down and he was on the ground, no doubt they would have kicked him, they would have stomped him, they would have punched him. And there was a chance that this man could have lost his life being attacked by these two young teens. So I don't like the fact that he didn't shoot them. He should have just pulled and just shot. Because in my opinion, in my humble opinion, he would have been justified. And see, this is why you find a lot of these demon craps or these anti or so-called anti-gun folks are always talking about banning illegal firearms. They never talk about the illegal firearms. They don't want you to be able to defend yourself and your family. They want you to be in a position where this man would have gotten beat down and possibly lost his life because somebody kicked him in his head repeatedly. But as soon as this man pulled that firearm, then they start screaming, talking about no, and now they're running away like roaches. But they weren't doing that when this man was defenseless and was getting beat down by these two young teens. Now, again, like I said, maybe he's walking around, because I'm sure had the Chicago Police Department saw this man walking around with a gun, there's a chance that this man could have lost his life, because the police had no idea what was happening. Because maybe nobody called the police. They just wanted to record and see a fight. But the minute he pulled the firearm, now they want to scream, no, bloody murder, and now everybody wants to run away. So I'm going to give this man the benefit of the doubt and say the reason why he's walking around holding that gun, not that he's feeling empowered or like he's all strong and big now, because we saw that he was weak when he was getting beat down. But he's taking that extra time out to think before he squeezed that trigger. Because once you squeeze that trigger, once that round leaves that chamber, it's not coming back. So, feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe, share the video. Until next time, I'm fearless.